In January 2018, a company released a video of their truck driving down a highway. The video had 1.2 million views. Investors were amazed. The media called it revolutionary. There was one problem. The truck had no engine, no fuel cell, no motor. They had pushed it to the top of a hill and let it roll down. They tilted the camera to hide the slope. And that one video helped build a $34 billion company. This is the story of Nikola Motors and the man who turned a rolling truck into the biggest lie in automotive history. Trevor Milton grew up in Utah. Rough childhood, no college degree, a series of failed businesses before he was 30. But Milton had one gift that no university can teach. He could make people believe things that weren't true. In 2014, Milton founded Nikola Motor Company, named after Nikola Tesla, the inventor whose name Elon Musk had already borrowed for his electric car company. The difference was the technology. Where Tesla used batteries, Nikola would use hydrogen fuel cells, a cleaner, more powerful alternative that could revolutionize the trucking industry. The trucking industry is the backbone of the American economy. Nikola's promise was simple: to build a fully functional truck that could run on hydrogen-powered fuel cells and compete with industry-standard diesel alternatives on all fronts: price, technology, design. It was a genuinely important idea. The United States has 4 million long-haul trucks on its roads. They consume enormous amounts of diesel fuel. They produce enormous amounts of pollution. If you could replace them with hydrogen-powered vehicles, the environmental impact would be massive. Milton understood that story, and he told it brilliantly. In 2016, Nikola unveiled its first truck, the Nikola 1, at a launch event in Salt Lake City. The press went crazy over the claims made during the presentation. On the back of this event, Nikola managed to raise considerable sums of money and ink partnerships with major automotive suppliers, including Bosch. There was just one detail Milton didn't mention. The truck in the showcase event was a haphazard concoction of auto parts assembled in a few weeks. The hydrogen fuel cells were never integrated. The truck could not even power itself, let alone drive. They had to snake an electric cable through the stage to power the infotainment system inside the cabin. The revolutionary truck needed an extension cord to turn on its dashboard, but the extension cord wasn't the worst part. In January 2018, Nikola released a video titled Nikola 1 in Motion. It showed the truck driving down what appeared to be a flat desert highway. Smooth, powerful, revolutionary. The internet went wild. Investors watched the video and saw the future of transportation. They saw a company that had actually built what it promised. They saw the truck moving. What they were actually seeing was this: the truck was simply rolling down a hill, with the camera tilted to the side to make it look like it was propelling itself down the desert highway. There was no engine running, no hydrogen fuel cell powering the wheels, no motor of any kind. The vehicle, in fact, was never completed and has never been operable, and the words stenciled on the side of the truck, made hydrogen electric, were painted on a vehicle powered by natural gas. Nikola's own internal text messages from an employee confirmed that the truck was simply rolling down a hill. When asked about the video later, Milton's response was extraordinary in its audacity. Nikola never stated its truck was driving under its own propulsion in the video, he said, although the truck was designed to do just that. Technically true, completely misleading. The truck was in motion, because gravity is motion, and on that technicality, Trevor Milton built an empire. In June 2020, Nikola went public through a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company, the financial vehicle of choice for companies that want to skip the scrutiny of a traditional IPO. Nikola's stock price briefly surged to over $90 per share in June 2020. just days after it went public. For a short period, Nikola, a company with no revenue, was more valuable than century-old Ford Motor. Let that sink in. A company with no revenue, no working truck, no hydrogen fuel cell technology was worth more than Ford. Milton's personal holdings rose in value from approximately $1.1 billion in March 2020 to a peak of approximately $7.3 billion in June 2020. In 3 months, Trevor Milton's net worth increased by $6.2 billion. He celebrated on social media. He went on podcasts. He gave television interviews. He lied to investors on social media, on television, on podcasts, and in print. And then, General Motors called. In September 2020, GM announced a partnership with Nikola. The deal was worth $2 billion. GM would take an 11% stake in the company and supply hydrogen fuel cells. It was the ultimate validation. One of the world's largest automakers had put its name and money behind Trevor Milton's vision. For one brief moment, everything seemed real. 2 days later, a short seller published a report that changed everything. On September 10, 2020, Hindenburg Research published a 67-page report. The title, Nikola, How to Parlay an Ocean of Lies into a Partnership with the Largest Auto OEM in America. We have gathered extensive evidence, including recorded phone calls, text messages, private emails, and behind-the-scenes photographs, detailing dozens of false statements by Nikola founder Trevor Milton. We have never seen this level of deception at a public company, especially of this size. The report detailed everything: the truck that couldn't move, the video rolling downhill, the technology that didn't exist, the partnerships that were exaggerated, the claims that were invented. Milton fought back immediately. He went on social media. He called the report false. He threatened legal action. He said he would go through each and every lie and disprove them. He never did. Nikola's shares fell sharply once Milton was forced out of the company in September 2020, after the company's board of directors found that some of the fraud allegations had merit. The GM deal, worth $2 billion, collapsed. The partnership that was supposed to validate everything disappeared. The Department of Justice opened an investigation. The Securities and Exchange Commission opened an investigation. Federal prosecutors in Manhattan began building a case. Milton surrendered to face charges alleging he lied about the electric and hydrogen-powered truck startup, duping some financially struggling novice investors looking for income during the pandemic. Read that carefully. During a pandemic, when people were desperate for income, when working families were putting their savings into stocks they believed in, Trevor Milton was lying to them. The trial of Trevor Milton began in September 2022 in Manhattan. Prosecutors portrayed him as a con man who started his company in a Utah basement. Called as a government witness, Nikola's own CEO testified that Milton was prone to exaggeration in pitching his venture to investors. The jury deliberated for 5 hours. In October 2022, Milton was found guilty of 1 count of securities fraud and both of the wire fraud counts. He had faced a recommended sentence of 60 years in prison under federal sentencing guidelines. Trevor Milton lied to investors again and again, on social media, on television, on podcasts, and in print, said U.S. Attorney Damian Williams. Fake it till you make it is not an excuse for fraud, and if you mislead your investors, you will pay a stiff price. In December 2023, Milton was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison and fined $1 million. Prosecutors had asked for 11 years. The guidelines suggested 27. He got 4. As he left the courthouse, Milton was defiant. "I think we're going to win it," he said about his appeal. "There are potential problems in the case. I think it's going to be overturned." Meanwhile, the company he left behind was dying. Nikola had only sold 600 vehicles since 2022. Many of its trucks had been recalled due to defects. The company warned it had enough cash to fund operations into the first quarter of 2025, but not beyond that. On February 19, 2025, Nikola filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The $34 billion company that was once worth more than Ford filed for bankruptcy having sold 600 trucks. And then, the story took one final turn that nobody saw coming. In March 2025, President Donald Trump pardoned Trevor Milton for his 2022 conviction of federal crimes related to defrauding investors. A man convicted of lying to investors repeatedly, deliberately during a pandemic was pardoned by the President of the United States. Milton, who had been free on a $100 million bond while appealing his conviction, was now completely free. The conviction erased, the record cleared. The collapse of Nikola had come just 5 years after it hit a $30 billion market capitalization in 2020, exceeding that of Ford at the time. Trevor Milton went from a Utah basement to $7 billion, to convicted felon, to presidential pardon in 5 years. The investors who lost money when the stock collapsed, many of them ordinary people who believed in the clean energy future Milton promised, received nothing from the pardon. The $125 million SEC fine Nikola paid, a fraction of what investors lost, did not come back. The families who put their pandemic savings into Nikola stock, because they trusted what Trevor Milton said on social media, on television, on podcasts, they are still waiting for their money. Here is the most painful irony of the entire Nikola story. The hydrogen truck industry that Milton claimed to be building is real. It exists. Other companies are building hydrogen-powered trucks right now. The technology works. Milton didn't fake an impossible idea, he faked a real one. If Nikola had spent its billions actually building the technology instead of faking it, if Milton had directed that energy toward engineering instead of theater, the company might have actually changed the trucking industry. Instead, he tilted a camera. This is not just a story about a fraudulent startup. It's about what happens when the gap between vision and reality, between what you say you can do and what you can actually do, becomes something you choose to hide instead of something you choose to solve. Every company sells a vision of the future. That's not fraud. That's entrepreneurship. Fraud is when you know the vision is false, when you know the truck can't move, when you know the fuel cell doesn't exist, when you tilt the camera to hide the hill, and you say it anyway. Trevor Milton said it anyway, 34 billion times. If this story made you think twice about the next revolutionary company you hear about, the next founder who promises to change everything, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And next week on The Downfall, we're covering the man who built the most valuable company in the world from scratch, and the single decision that almost destroyed it overnight. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you there.